Will the Senate come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Awa,
Here.
Senator Chang, Senator DeCoit,
Here.
Senator DeCourt,
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Elefante,
Here.
Senator Favela, Senator Fukunaga, Senator Gabbard, Senator Hashimoto, Senator Ihara,
Present.
Senator Inoue,
Present.
Senator Kanuha,
Excuse,
Senator Keoho Kalole, Senator Kidani,
excused.
Senator Kim, Senator Lamosao,
Here.
Senator Lee, Senator McKelvey, Senator Moriwaki, Senator Rhodes, Senator Richards,
Here.
Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this evening? If not, Madam Clerk.
Governor's message number 816 withdraws a nomination to the Hawaii Historic Places Review Board.
File.
Governor's message numbers 1105 to 1108 inform the legislature that the governor signed various bills into law as Acts 5 through 8.
File.
House Communication numbers 873 to 875 informs the Senate that the House appointed conferees to various bills, and House Communication number 876 informs the Senate that the House made changes to conferees for House Bill 1768, Senate Draft 2.
File.
Beginning on page 3, Conference Committee Report numbers 11 to 40 for 48-hour notice.
So ordered.
Beginning on page 7, Standing Committee Report numbers 3937 to 3991 for one-day notice.
So ordered.
Beginning on page 19, Advise and Consent.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking advice and consent on consent.
Standing Committee Report numbers 3932 to 3936 on Governor's messages for adoption.
Is there any discussion? If Senator Kim and then Senator Elefante.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in support of GM 804, the nomination of Marie Laderta.
Please proceed.
Thank you. Miss Laderta offers a well-rounded background shaped by decades of public service across multiple branches of state government. Her experience reflects not only the technical expertise in finance and administration, but also a steady commitment to effective governance. And throughout her career, she's been entrusted with significant leadership roles that require sound judgment, accountability, and the ability to manage complex systems. Her tenure includes service as Deputy Attorney General, Deputy Director of Department of Taxation, Director of the Department of Human Resources Development, and each of these roles she has overseen critical functions such as budget management, personnel systems, and regulatory compliance. Most recently, her public service on the Labor and Industrial Relations Appeal Boards, where careful deliberation and fairness are essential. The responsibilities of a regent demand more than credentials. They require perspective, integrity, and a collaborative approach. Testimonies submitted consistently describe Ms. Laderta as a thoughtful and pragmatic leader who listens, builds consensus, and works constructively through challenging issues. These qualities are central as the University of Hawaii continues to navigate financial pressures, workforce needs, and its broader mission to serve our communities. And after careful review of her qualifications, testimony, and interview, the Senate Committee on Education recommends that the Senate advise and consent to this nomination. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Senator Elefante,
Thank you, Mr. President. Ruling on a potential conflict.
state your conflict.
Yes, this is for GM 752, where Ms. Kuriamat has listed me as a reference.
Would you stand to gain any financial benefit from her confirmation?
No.
Then no conflict.
Thank you.
Senator Kim,
Mr. President, I also rise in support of GM 805, Keith Amamiya, to the board of the University of Hawaii.
please proceed.
Mr. Amamiya brings valuable experience and perspective to this role. He is an attorney by training and has demonstrated strong leadership across both the public and private sectors. He previously served as executive director of the Hawaii High School Athletic Association from 1998 to 2010, where he led statewide interscholastic athletics and worked closely with schools and communities to expand opportunities for our student athletes. Importantly, Mr. Amamiya is also experience with the university system itself. From 2010 to 2012, he served as executive administrator and secretary for the University of Hawaii Board of Regents, where he oversaw board operations, coordinated meetings, and worked closely with regents and university leadership. Following his service with the Board of Regents, he held several executive leadership roles in the private sector, including serving as senior vice president at Island Holdings, Inc., and he continues to contribute to our community through his work with the Central Pacific Bank Foundation. Throughout the confirmation process, Mr. Amamiya has expressed a clear understanding of the responsibilities that come with this position, the need for strong oversight, the importance of asking tough questions, and the obligation to ensure transparency and accountability. His prior experience with the board, combined with his professional background and community involvement positions, make him an informed contributions as a regent. So upon review of his qualification, experience, and personal interviews, your Senate Committee on Education recommends that the Senate advise and consent on his nomination. Thank you.
Thank you. Further discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
24 ayes.
Thank you. The nominees for said governor's messages have been confirmed. Late introductions, Senator Kim?
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. President, our new Board of Regents sitting up in a gallery, we have Marie Ladurta and her husband, and also some of her friends. You will stand and be recognized. Thank you. We also have Keith Amamiya, another Board of Regents, sitting there. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And I would just say, in the other hat for the Hawaii State High School, my sons were in athletics during the Great Recession, and to Keith and his wife Bonnie in the way in which they personally helped ensure that the young athletes could continue to have a chance to participate in sports in that window. I extend my gratitude as a parent of two boys who were beneficiaries of your generosity and your wife's. Madam Clerk.
On page 22, adoption of resolutions, Senate Concurrent Resolution 110, House Draft 1 for final adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the final adoption of Senate Concurrent Resolution 110 HD1.
Senator DeCourt.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Said Senate concurrent resolution has been adopted.
Final reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we'll be taking final reading on consent.
Conference Committee Report Number 1-26, final reading of House Bill 1752, Conference Draft 1 relating to emergency medical services.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes?
24 ayes.
Thank you. HB 1752 CD1 passes final reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with any supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
Miscellaneous communication, number 5, from the Honorable Ronald D. Kochi, President of the Senate, and the Honorable Nadine K. Nakamura, Speaker of the House of Representatives, dated April 28, 2026, transmitting a legislative communication extending the conference deliberation deadline for Senate Bill 3125 beyond 9:00 p.m.
File.
Miscellaneous business, reconsideration of disagreement to House amendments and motions to agree, Senate Concurrent Resolution numbers 78, Senate Draft 1, and 130.
Senator Kim.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate reconsider its previous action in disagreeing to the amendments made by the House to Senate Concurrent Resolution number 78 SD1 and Senate Concurrent Resolution 130 and agree to said amendments.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator Kim.
Thank you, Mr. President. The House made some clarifying information that is requested that would add menstrual health education curriculum and menstrual health education program. They clarified the grade ages. My mouth is not working tonight. Clarifying the grade ranges for the comprehensive menstrual health education curriculum, and they made technical amendments, which we agree with. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. One-day notice is hereby given for final adoption of SCR 78, HD1, SCR 130, HD1.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements? Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Mr. President. I rise on a point of personal privilege.
Please proceed.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. First off, I'd like to congratulate the Hilo High School Vikings, my alma mater, the girls water polo team on the Big Island Interscholastic Federation Championship game on April 25th, 2026. They secured the BIF Division Championship in a dramatic triple overtime thriller with a 10-9 win over Kealakehi, Senator Kanuha at the Kona Community Aquatic Center. But I just wanted to add as well that the thriller, even they were 3 points down, and they had some doubts. However, after the marquee championship performance that happened Saturday night, after all, their resume speaks for itself. A perfect 10-0 conference record, 115-66 scoring margin, and a ticket to the HHSAA tournament as the BIF top seed. And I say, once a Viking, always a Viking. However, going on to the second point of personal privilege, Mr. President, on Sunday, April 26, we lost a true titan of the Big Island. Former Hawaii State Senator Richard Scotchy Henderson was more than a leader. He was a foundational pillar of Hilo, whose legacy is woven into the very fabric of a East Hawaii community. Born and raised in Hilo, Senator Henderson studied at and graduated from Punahou High School in 1946 and the Wharton School of Finance and Commerce in 1951. He was an entrepreneurial visionary who returned to Hilo and transformed our landscape, first joining Realty Investment Company and became its president and general manager in 1968. He was at the head of several businesses across the Big Island, which included movie theaters, an insurance agency, several car dealerships, radio stations, and the old Comtech cable TV company, and many of you don't remember that because I don't think you were born. However, Senator Henderson's ambition was also matched by the sense of duty. He dedicated 15 years of public service to the Hawaii State Senate, serving as minority leader during his tenure from 1970 to 1978 and 1981 to 1988. He was a bipartisan legislator as he advocated for infrastructure improvements to Hilo and the rest of the Big Island. Richard Henderson didn't just witness the growth of modern Hawaii, he helped build it. And I'd like to say, Mr. President and members, the 4 of your Hawaii Big Island senators in 2023 congratulated Senator for his endeavors and his contribution to our Big Island, and thank you to those that have signed the certificate that we presented to him as well. And at the moment, upon adjournment, Mr. President, I ask that we give a moment of silence in honor of our former colleague, Senator Richard Scotchy Henderson. Thank you, Mr. President.
Any further announcements? If not, the chair has one. The decking deadline for all non-fiscal bills in conference is 11:30 p.m. tonight. Are there any further announcements? If not, Senator Wakai, could you ad-lib this adjournment, please?
I will do my best. Mr. President, before we make the final announcement, I ask that we end this session with a rising moment of silence in memory of Senator
Scotchy Henderson.
Scotchy Henderson. And members, I further move that the Senate stand in recess, leaving the journal open until midnight for the receipt of conference committee reports recommending passage on final reading. And I further move that the Senate reconvene tomorrow at 12 noon.
Senator DeCourt.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand in recess, leaving the journal open until midnight, and will reconvene at noon tomorrow, and will adjourn on a rising moment of silence in honor of former Senator Richard Scotchy Henderson.